In this video, we are going to be covering the home screen navigation of your Pro Web Office. This shouldn't take long, so real quick, we are going to start here on the left-hand side and just look at these menu items. They may be different as we go throughout the season and receive feedback as far as what needs to be here or updating these items to appropriately reflect some programs or enhancements that we roll out. But as you can see, at any time you can click this main menu button. It's going to take you back to this home screen. The client status button. This is kind of a quick lookup tool. Instead of going into the client list, you can click into the client status. You can do a lot of the same things as you can in the client search. IRS website, this is just a great reference point link to get you to some of the helpful IRS items. E-file opt-out form, not very commonly used, which is why it's kind of handy to have it there, because you're going to spend a while searching for it if you don't already have one saved somewhere. IRS mailing addresses, good stuff. We're going to skip over some of these. Consent to use and disclose, good forms to have and get signed up front. We always remind you when you start a return to make sure to get those 7216s signed. The refund calculator, you can watch that video. This is really your estimator tool to help you get to kind of a quick and dirty refund for somebody to make sure that you get them engaged and get them seated and start their return. The Where's My Refund, that's just a link to the IRS website. You can, again, we'll show you that these can be customized based upon the user's preferences, and once they're set, they're set. We do have the training videos, links to the Taxes to Go website for the phone app, and just the Pro Web tutorials 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 for you to give to your preparers. So as we get into season and these are no longer needed, the tutorials, we may remove those and put in some other items. The Message Center, if you have access to it, the Message Center is a great tool to allow you to communicate with your office personnel or between preparers. You can click into the Message Center and create a message. You would then select the recipients of your message. You can allow for responses, or if you just want to tell somebody what to do and don't really want their feedback or allow them to respond, you would just deselect that little checkbox there. You type in your message after you've selected, and you click send. If you wanted to look at your received message history, you can see that, and you can see your sent message, which apparently was just this software is amazing. If you don't want to keep that history, just delete it. Boom, there we go. Go back. Now, rejected clients, this is an enhancement for this season, is the ability to look at your rejects without having to go into each of the softwares. As you may know, the software does automatically come with 4 years worth of tax software built in. So this 13 is going to go away shortly, and it'll go to 14, 15, 16, and then the current tax season 17. So if you want to see your rejected clients for 16, you click right there, 15, and so on. Now, I don't have any clients in this demo office that have any rejects, but that's where you would find them. Again, if you needed to go to a different tax year, you would simply click on the drop down and then select the appropriate tax year. You can see that it tells me right up here, sorry about that, there's the 2016 tax program is the current version of the software that we're in. Now, walking down this screen, depending on your access level, you may or may not have access to certain items. This is if you had an office level administrator login or manager login. This is everything that's permitted. As you can see, start a return. Everything provides you with a brief explanation of what it's asking for. Create a brand new return for a client. Very self-explanatory. That would be start a new return. You come over here and click select. Import app user. If you're using the Taxes to Go phone app, which it is amazing, you would then, they would provide you the 5-digit code in their last name, which would allow you to import the information from the Taxes to Go app, both in the Google Play Store and in iTunes, directly into the software. Your client search, this would be all of your clients, depending on or all the clients that are already in the system. Again, depending on your access level, you may be only seeing your current clients, those that are you are working on, or depending again on your access level, you may see all of them. Configuration, we're going to go through this in detail here and show you how to set up your office based upon your specific needs and use case. Reports, we'll talk about those. The transmission queue, printing checks is just going to link you to your bank. All of the bank or the check printing happens directly at the banks, whether you're using any one of our four awesome banking partners. That is going to happen at the bank. And we're going to skip over this guy right now, import desktop returns, because that one's not very frequently used. So that is just to cover your home screen. Hopefully we've given you a clear understanding of how to navigate this screen, explained each of the items fairly well, and you feel comfortable just getting in and starting to click around and get acclimated. Hopefully this was beneficial, and we thank you so much. Look forward to working with you this season.